Hi, everybody. I'm Tom Pico, president of the Chamber, and I'm spending a few minutes with each of the candidates running for a seat on our Chamber Board of Directors this year. And we're recording these so that our members can get to know our candidates better before voting in our election. Annually, our members have the opportunity to elect 3 people to the Chamber's 18-person board, and then our existing board elects 3 more members from the remaining pool of candidates. So we have 6 new board members each year. The first phase of our election, where members vote, will run from October 2nd through the 16th. And remember that each business or nonprofit member gets just 1 vote. I'm pleased to be joined today by January Peavey, who runs the State Farm office in Rockport. January, thank you for spending a few minutes with me today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about you personally. What's your hometown originally, and how long have you lived in the area, and anything you want to share about your family or anything like that? So.
Sure. So I'm a sole surviving parent of an 18-year-old and a 20-year-old. I am a Maine native. I'm originally from northern Maine, up in Patton. So I graduated from Katahdin.
Right.
And as a child, I spent my summers on the mid-coast and fell in love with it. So I vowed to myself that as an adult, I would move down here. So I've been in this particular area since 1998, and I currently reside in Warren.
Great. Well, and as I said in the intro, you run January Peavey State Farm in Rockport. So tell us a little bit more about your business and what you do there.
Yeah, so I am an entrepreneur by spirit, I think, and I'm also a nurturer. And the best way that I could find to kind of incorporate those 2 things is to be a State Farm agent. So after exploring all the options and giving my insurance and financial industry history, I felt that partnering with State Farm was a great move for me because my beliefs very closely aligned with theirs, and as far as integrity and honesty and relationships and taking care of people. So I opened my office in October of 2017, so I'm getting ready to enter my 4th year. Prior to that, I was a State Farm team member and office manager for 10 years. So I've been with State Farm a long time. And before that, I was in the independent arena. So yeah, been doing this a while.
That's great. So yeah, a long background in insurance, right?
Yes.
And you also, I think I recall, have now into the mortgage side of things too. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes, we have an alliance with Rocket Professional, powered by Quicken Loans. So I've been mortgage licensed previously. Mortgages were done with State Farm Bank. And then we formed our alliance with Quicken, so we do everything with Quicken now. And now we're also in the process for our other banking products of merging with US Bank. So we'll be rolling out those products very soon.
That's great. That's great.
Yes.
So beyond work, I know you're engaged in the community in a number of ways. Tell us a little bit about any nonprofits that you might be involved with or those kinds of things.
Sure. Yeah, I try to be a very active member of the community. I volunteer whenever the opportunity arises. I actually have a very hard time saying no. I currently
Which is how you're
serve.
here right now, right?
That's how I'm here. I gave it much consideration, but yes, that's why I'm here. I'm currently a board of trustees member for PAWS, Animal Adoption Center in Camden, and I'm also the treasurer currently. I work to raise money for local nonprofits through my Quotes for Good program. I try to find 3 or 4 nonprofits each year and give back to them. And I do that by getting referrals for quotes. Somebody calls in to get a quote for me, that organization gets a donation. So that's a great way to be able to give back to the community. And then just other random things I do. I offer services such as singing at occasional weddings, churches, funerals, and of course I also offer people complimentary notary services. So I try to do whatever I can for people.
That's great. Super. Yeah. So you have been a pretty engaged member of the chamber, and we appreciate your membership and all that you do to keep involved with the chamber. So what are a couple of things that stick out to you as reasons that are particularly important to you about being a member of the chamber, or programs or services that the chamber provides that you find helpful?
Yeah, well, I certainly think that the chamber is an invaluable resource for the community and to the businesses within our area. Um, I think that it brings business owners and business professionals together for networking, support, growth, camaraderie. They're a great conduit to businesses to stay connected to one another. And I love that the chamber provides updates on news that directly impacts the community and local businesses. For example, everything that you guys have provided in way of keeping us abreast of the PPP, the idle loans,
Mhm.
you guys have done a great job and been a great resource for us. So I certainly
Excellent.
appreciate the effort you all make for that. Um, you know, choosing a couple of items is really hard because you do so much, but I really enjoy the ribbon cuttings that you
Mhm.
do for new businesses and reopenings. I think it's important for the business owner and the community because it raises awareness in the community for that business while offering support to the business owner. And I think that's one of the fantastic things that you guys do. Um, and then yeah, like I said before, your recent actions during the pandemic greatly impressed me, and not just the fact that you brought us so much information, but that you found ways to keep us engaged and
Mhm.
keep us networking. I
Right.
love the platform for the business after hours. I think that's fantastic.
Mhm.
And changing the 12 at 12 to the Chamber Cafe and
Yep.
having that
Right.
virtual opportunity to have coffee together and still keep in touch. I think that's been absolutely fantastic. Keeping us together while helping us social distance. I think that was just ingenious. So
Yep. Great.
kudos to you for that as well.
Super. Thanks.
Yeah.
So, and as you think about coming on the board, what what might we do to add to what we do as an organization, or what ideas do you think you might have to help us continue to improve as an organization?
That's a tough question. That's a um, so we know the chamber puts out a weekly newsletter. And I was really pleased when you came up with the idea that every other week would be member news.
Hmm.
So I think that's a terrific benefit that was added for the members. Um, I was thinking that maybe, and it might be too much work, but you guys are genius, so I doubt it. Um, I was thinking that rotating the members to do like a spotlight business once a month or
Yep.
in each newsletter might be a great way um, to keep members in the group aware of what's happening in that particular business during the time.
Right.
It's just one more way to stay connected and offer our help to businesses if we can. If they need advice or if they're hiring, if they have special offers, then maybe that's something that another member can help with or take advantage of. So it's just one more way for members to support other members of the group.
Sure. That's a great idea. I love that. So, um, anything else that you'd like to share with our members as we wrap up here, and as people get ready to vote in our election?
I would just like to say thank you to the members for their consideration and let them know that if I'm elected, I'll work hard on their behalf. When I was asked to consider a nomination last year, I declined. And not because I didn't wish to join the board, but because I was still settling into my current role in the board position at Pause and taking on the role of treasurer. So that was a significant undertaking for me. And I felt that if I were going to say yes, that I might be taking on too much. So when I make a commitment such as this, I really need to know that I can give it my very best. So whether serving as a board member, volunteering, or helping through my business, I always want to know that I'm doing what's right and giving 100%. And I now know that I have the proper skill set and the time to be able to commit to the chamber that you guys deserve.
Mhm.
So I just want to thank you for your consideration as I humbly accept this year's nomination. And
Super.
thank you so much to you, Tom. I appreciate your time and chatting with me.
Absolutely. It's been a great to spend a few minutes with you. January Peavey,
Yeah.
candidate for our board of directors. Thank you, and hope to see you soon.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.